What's up, everyone? Good to have you here. We got some action on the chart, and what is better than going to the gym, come back, have some dinner, and go live, because action. Yeah, so I mean, it's actually healthy chocolate milk in here. There's no coffee, but a cup of coffee is half the room. It looks big, eh? It's out of perspective. Yeah, I know. Ba, ba, ba. Let's put you guys on the chart. So, how you guys doing? It's going to be a more relaxed live stream because the probabilities of earlier played out. We took the high, so yeah. But I will explain what I'm looking for. Right. Let's stop with Spotify. There we go. Yo, thanks guys for the like, yo. We didn't even start yet. I just saw the number. Welcome. Good to have you here. It's going to be a short one, 30 minutes. We're going to be talking about what levels to watch so that you're prepared. And of course, it is going to be an interesting week with the news coming this week and next week as well. So interesting. But now that price it took this high, yeah, as mentioned, it's going to be more relaxed. We're going to be talking, chatting, asking questions, and of course some Elliott wave analysis. But to be honest, there's not too much to really like. There's not much different to talk about. I'll just share what I look at, and then we go chatting Q&A. So yeah, we took this high. Was about time. Touched the 886 earlier today, increasing probabilities to take the high. The bullish CVDs, all of them here in the local uptrend, all of them played out, volume increasing. And as price moves up and volume is increasing, the one thing you want to wait for is a range to form. Now, we will be talking about what I'm looking for, the levels to watch. The most important resistance to the upside is 70.9k. That's the main first area of resistance to the upside, which is a weekly naked point of control, but it's also a monthly and also a daily naked point of control. So it's an important volume level on the chart. Let's see if it gives us anything, yes or no. So we'll see. I'll show you all of my levels here on the chart. So this is what we got going on here. To the upside here, you can see 70.9k, blue, purple, and yellow. Right, so that's a weekly naked point of control, like these three, monthly, daily, and weekly. At the same level, and then after that, the daily naked point of control, daily naked point of control. Yeah, that's basically it, no? So getting ever so close to all-time highs. Wouldn't it be easy for price to just move up? So yeah, we had a little bit of resistance here. This was a weekly and a daily at 69, but we now moved above that area, so we can remove it from the chart. Of course, potential backtest area, but the moment it's hit, touched, and passed, I like to remove it from my chart. Area above is what you see here, and to the downside, of course, we then have two levels here around 66, 67, and then 62. Now, from an Elliott wave point of view, so let's talk Elliott waves for a second. This is going to be just a summary. No worries, I won't go in detail as I did in the afternoon live stream, but the bullish scenario on the weekly. Looking for a wave 5. Alternative is a double 1, 2, looking for a 3. All right, now you can see that for wave 4, the target area here 23605, 57,142.8. So far, so good. Target area 581,129. What you want to see would be for price to start a bigger range here. Now, based on the structure to the upside, if we get continuation at some time, because the probabilities are higher to still look for all-time highs, as I don't know how long we've been saying this, but for most of the year, we've been talking about probabilities are higher, that this is corrective, not impulsive, and for price to take out that high. So yeah, you know, it's we're just waiting basically. But if one day we do, unrelated to very local price action, right? But probabilities are highest on the weekly to still eventually look for all-time highs, and when we do, we'll be able to observe what happens next. And depending on the structure, we will know exactly the probabilities for a continuation, which means 112. And then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, very bullish, or the end of a bull market, and wave 5 to finish. On the daily time frame, the probabilities were higher to take out this high. This now happened, and as explained in the afternoon stream, what we now do is just wait for price to show us a bit more. We had the 112 here, 1212. Your bearish scenario locally is now going to be a flat. I'll talk about that in a second. So the bearish one would be ABC, right? And then you continue for a 2. Bullish scenario is continuation. We'll be able to identify what happens based on local price action. But price at the moment has just moved to the upside. So there's no range to analyze. It's just up, up, up. Volume is increasing. So you got to wait for a range locally. There's nothing happens. Continuous bullish CVDs as well in a bullish market trend, which of course is what you're looking for. And therefore this of course is absolutely not interesting. You want to keep an eye, bullish trend, higher highs, higher lows, keep an eye on the bullish CVDs. But yeah, it's just moving up. So yeah, let's see what we get. This is most bullish. And then alternatively, you're looking to end a diagonal. But yeah, we gotta wait and see what we get. Right? I don't really feel like going in a lot of detail. If there's questions, I'll of course answer them. So if the questions are about detail, I'll make sure to answer. Now this, like a flat here, is pretty much invalidated because you needed this to be an A, B, a C. Now you can only have this as a WXY. And this is, by the way, a bearish scenario where you look for C's down below 58 and 52. Let's see if price would move up to the 1.618. And let's actually see where they are. 71.3K and then 72.4. That is when probabilities significantly reduce. Probabilities were already lower for this to be B, as mentioned, right? Higher probability, this is corrective, not impulsive. And in wave Cs, we need impulses, not corrective structures. So therefore, probability is higher to take the high. Now we took the high, makes it a little more problematic for this scenario. We just continue looking at what's going on here. Bullish scenarios have a higher probability. And then the diagonal, this is your most bearish scenario. 1A, 2B, C3, but no, this one is it's never been the highest probability scenario and very likely never will be. So yeah, in a multi 1-2, right, you hit the minimum target 382, and we're going to zoom into the 1 hour. Invalidation 58.8. In a diagonal, we can now actually remove the invalidation here. We got to move this to the downside now. And we got to observe and see what we get. Preferably, of course, you get a deeper B in this scenario. But yeah, you would be looking here for a deep retracement and then a continuation. On the 1 hour. And by the way, on the weekly time frame, probability is higher for the bulls. Just want to check something here. Four. Makes you wonder, what did we hit? The 05? That's a maximum target for a wave 4. So we could even talk about alternatively 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. Keep an eye on the volume though. You don't want the volume to be higher than in 3, and it's getting there. But if this is a 5-wave structure, let's see. Yeah, it would support the multi one too, which is still a bullish scenario. Lol. Yeah. Just quickly checking, and then I go back to chat. This is most bullish. 1, 2, 1, 2. Your alternative is, of course, going to be 1 to the right. And then get a retracement in 2. Bearish scenario locally is now a flat ABC. Bullish scenario is continuation. Wouldn't mind seeing actually a dip in a common target for wave 2. 382 is less common than the 05786. Now this diagonal, my chart, it feels so messy. It feels like such a messy chart. Clean this up. Clean up. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. We just keep the invalidation on the chart. That's pretty much all we need to know. 3-wave 1 in 2, 3-wave 3. You then need a 3-wave in 5. So that's yeah, WXY. It's not looking too great for 3-wave structures. I mean, for a diagonal, you really need more downside, and then make people scared. Oh shit! Oh, I got faked. Oh, I bought the top again. Oh, boo, ups, and then plop. You know, it's the same as what people thought over here and over here and over here and over here would be quite funny, you know? Like, oh, and then oh shit! Oh shit! I'm in a loss. Oh, sell. We go to all-time lows or whatever. And then, boo. But that would be the most dramatic scenario. There's no reason to think at the moment locally that that's happening, but it's interesting to think against the herd instead of with the herd. I'm never a big fan of the moment I open Twitter. Now I'm not part of crypto Twitter. I don't follow anyone in the crypto industry. I follow Formula 1 and Trackmania and other interests. But I couldn't miss the amount of bullishness nonetheless that I saw everywhere. So it makes me wary of the opposite before it eventually happens. So yeah. Your bearish scenario, where's the flat? Oh, here we go. Bearish scenario is the flat structure. Now, important in a flat is that your wave B is a 3-wave structure. At the moment, we have a line to the upside, so you would either need to count this as a zigzag or double zigzag to have a 3-wave in B. That is not too easy. You would need to do A, B here. A, and then B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. However, currently your highest volume is in your final move up, which is not common for a wave 5 at all. It is more common for wave 3s. So from an Elliott wave point of view, you preferably look for at least another 4 and another 5, and then you observe the volume again. And then as price makes a new high, you want it to happen on lower volume. What would be bearish? If you hit the 618 on the chart here at 67.8, if you take it from this low here to the high, this invalidates a wave 4. And that's what you're in an impulse looking for, highest volume in a wave 3. So you're looking for continuation. right? Preferably, you don't even really want to change market structure. But your invalidation for 4 is currently here, 67.8. And if price makes a new high, this fib taken from the low to the new high, right, gets a higher level. So you just follow up as long as the volume increases with new highs. Right, that is. So this is your bearish scenario, and then you take the lows of A. We have some news coming this week as well. The target area for your wave B is in confluence with the resistance area at 70.9K, monthly, weekly, and daily naked point of control there. So that's, of course, quite interesting. The current high on my chart, by the way, is made at exactly 70K. Look at the left top of my screen at the H. So over here, look here for a second. All right. So 70K, which is exactly the same as the high that we made over here. Let's see if I can select it without zooming in. Trying. I can't. I'm a noob. There we go. 70. Need to work on my counter-strike accuracy. So, yeah, double top at the moment. And a bit of a matter of time to take it. But this is important resistance. Target area of your B. If you hit 71.2, then this flat is not relevant anymore. But currently a flat is your bearish scenario. Yeah, it would be very interesting. Again, there's currently no signs of weakness. We move up, bullish CVDs, took the high, volume increasing, need to wait for market structure change, hit the 618. A new range to form, structure change with bearish CVDs, like that sort of stuff. But we do know, right, that with the daily count, your common target is the blue box. The 382, which is touched, is a less common target, right, than the 05786. So that's interesting. In combination with the psychology in the market. Now, by the way, no, I'm not in shorts. Just saying, it's not interesting to be in short. Shorting against a bullish trend is never really a good idea, no? No financial advice. But it would be interesting from a psychology point of view to have a very quick dip with all of the news, grab the liquidity, and then lift off. Like very little time for people to get in, right? So basically what I would love to see, but this is more like a market maker type of thinking, is so many people are, or looks like, at least if you open whatever platform, everyone is so bullish. Damn, I would love to stop people out. Like grab the liquidity, and get some sort of fear, right? Like taking these lows for a wave 2 would be great. Moving even lower over here for a bigger wave 2 after a diagonal would be even better. And then make it very quick. So maybe even shorter than a 382 fib time, if you know what I mean. Like very, very quick, chuck, chuck, boom, up. And then an immediate V shape. Remember COVID? COVID low, that sort of stuff. I mean, that would be great. But that would be... that would be a luxury, no? So, yeah. So at the moment, I mean, what I'm looking for personally is, we have the scenarios, we keep them in mind. Weekly is of course remains bullish. Daily time frame, multi 1-2 or the diagonal. Multi 1-2 having a deeper retracement would be nicer. Diagonal as well, by the way. So that's definitely on my mind. It's just that what I'm looking for here is weakness, which at the moment we don't have. Prices moving up with bullish CVDs. The bigger 1 hour bullish CVDs also played out over here. So that's good to see. All of those play out. Next resistance, 70.9K. Price is moving up. Volume is moving up. The only thing you want to look for is a range to form. If this is impulsive, you're still looking for at least a 4 and another 5, because highest volume is most common in a wave 3 and not in a wave 5. So you're looking for at least a 3, and then you take a fib from the low to the high, and your invalidation for a wave 4 is currently 67.8K. And that's pretty much all I have to say. All I have to say. So... I also want to highlight that whatever emotions you're feeling, which very likely if you are emotional at the moment, you're probably emotional because you're not part of the move to the upside. Don't be, because there's going to be another opportunity. If you are a trader, as a trader, right? As an investor, you just probably have your investing strategy. But as a trader, then on a daily basis or every so often, there's a new great opportunity. And it really doesn't matter if price is at 70K, 50K, 100K, 10K. As a trader, it shouldn't matter. If you are married to the asset, right? Then probably your emotion starts to get involved. Like, oh shit, oh, we're going to 100. Oh, they are talking about 500. Ah shit, I didn't enter at my 49K low. You know what I mean? Be very patient. You'll get another opportunity, right? Many opportunities. So if you're not part of this move to the upside, just chill, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And whenever price is creating a new range, there will be a new opportunity. The worst thing to do, in my opinion, is FOMOing into positions without having a plan. I have been there myself back in the day. Psychology was my biggest weakness. I lost so much money because of my psychology problems in trading. You can name them. I've had them. Like I struggle with everything. Revenge trading, FOMO, taking the L before it hits the stop loss, taking profits too early, greed, fear of losing, I don't know, like the whole shebang. But luckily with the experience and a lot of working on that psychology as well, read books, Mental Game of Trading, Trading in the Zone, Best Loser Wins, do the exercises as well, maybe speak with a coach. It helped me. And I realized there's an opportunity every day, every few days, depending on your plan. So, yeah. Do not FOMO. Follow the plan. You can't catch them all. Unless you are Ash Ketchum from Palatown, because he became world champion. And, he caught them all. But we are, unfortunately, we are not Ash. So, we don't have our Pokedex to catch them all. I'll Pikachu. Okay, what's up, everyone? TP, Hodl Crypto, Admin, John, welcome. Andrew, Eric, Dorion, Laflam. God, such a nice surname. Darpon, yo, Izzy, I heard you played League of Legends with Charles. Oh, nice. He wrote me a message today. He was like, yo, I played League of Legends with Easy. Huh? Nice. Good to have you here, Darpon. Good to have you here. And hopefully you won some games. I don't know if your elo is quite similar. He didn't talk to me about that. So, Dasa Skywalker, what's up, Zello? Legendario, welcome. Skywalker, good to be back. Exactly. Reloads. Friday will be super duper important in my opinion because of the unemployment and NFP. Yeah. It's an interesting week, eh? Interesting week. MT, welcome. Mugandusio, good to have you here. Girlfriend said hi. Hi, girlfriend of Mugandusi. Thank you for supporting your boyfriend in watching this live stream. And hopefully your boyfriend makes some profit in the meantime as well. He can take you out for dinner. Well, tell him. I dream about a range forming now. Will we now? The Commons Ring of Hands. Retail is going to go crazy at 70K. Yeah, that's the problem, no? Do you think it's likely we'll go down to get liquidity and fill CME? Look, the problem is that I can't give probabilities to likely. So I love doing Elliott waves locally as well because the 15 1-hour timeframes give me, the information. But at the moment, the probabilities here, you have the highest volume currently in the highs, so probabilities are higher to still look for higher prices. We have the 70.9K level, which is important. We know where the probabilities change, right? Changing market structure would be a start. Hitting 67.7 would be very important, because then the probabilities are higher that this is corrective, and probabilities are higher to take 65K. Other than that, it's just a patience game. Observe the reaction here, So of course I just did the analysis, so you probably watch the analysis as well. So highest probability has to be the double 1-2. Yeah, like in the analysis this morning, I put the double 1-2 first and then an unfinished diagonal second. For the diagonal, you definitely alarm. You definitely want a deep retracement. So yeah. So far so good, but until like for the double 1-2, you want to continue, unless you have another lower degree 1-2, but we'll be able to figure that out again. So so it's the same here. We move up, and once we get a retracement, like I always say it, but I mean it. Wait for a range to form, and the range gives you all the info, right? You gotta be able to, of course, work with a retracement. And if you're in longs from lower, just wait for a range to form. And then once this is a three-wave structure, you're like, okay, cool, looking for higher, right? So basically what's next is I just wait for another range. And that range will tell me exactly what I need to know to look for higher or look for bigger retracements. For a wave 2, of course, your common target is lower, so it's nice, but the minimum target for a 2 is hit both in time and in price. So it doesn't have to come down. It can go down in the multi 1-2. Now in a diagonal though, in a diagonal, you definitely want price to have a deep retracement. So like this is not enough. Like you need to finish a move and then you look for a deep move down, right? Preferably even below 60K. That would be a good diagonal retracement. If this turns out and then you're 1, you're 2, you're 1, you're 2, you're 3, you're 4, and then you're looking for your 5, and then you want to see a deep retracement and then boom, right? That would be like your V-shaped recovery ideally with a very, very fast move down. Would be a luxury if price comes back down. There's something to say for both continuation. If price just continues, maybe people miss out, but at the same time you're also like, well, if price just continues up, isn't that too easy? Because left, right, and center people are talking about upside only. I remember wait, where was that? Oh yeah, that was here. Price was moving up here, right, from the 52K low. And I saw a couple of tweets. I don't really want to go into names, but people say, "Oh, we'll never see below 64K again." 49. So I am aware, and I will trade it accordingly. But at the moment, there's no reason. We just move up, volume increasing, looking for higher, unless we change market structure, hit 67.7, and wait for a range to form, which will give all the information once again. Yeah, very nice. What's up, Mark, by the way? Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Range boy, Jesse, geluk. Goed dat je erbij bent. Fun and too much FOMO, that's what I was talking. Yeah, you can feel it, eh? I was in short because my plan says short time. Close it already. Yeah, not advised, exactly. 67.8, your fib level. Can Bitcoin short here? Depends on your plan and your strategy. I'm not a financial advisor, but if your plan, which you should have, of course, says to short, then you have to follow your plan. I'm personally not interested at the moment, but that's my personal plan. So, yeah. Yeah. I do like to give use this as the opportunity to shortly mention the 6 steps. Andrew, is Andrew here? I don't know if Andrew is here. Andrew, if you're here, you know, and Andrew can type along. So what I mean, right? You need a plan. Now, what's a plan? A plan, well, of course, you know what a plan is or a strategy, but please follow these 6 steps. And it will take a while to build a plan, but it's better to build a plan and then trade accordingly and profitably than just gambling and losing money. No? But 6 steps to be or have a great chance of becoming a high profitable, whoa, jeez, consistently profitable trader. Holy moly. I changed personalities there for a second. Is step 1, try as many free tools as you can in TradingView, right? Step 2, find your favorite tools, build statistics. Step 3, combine some of your favorite tools and build more statistics. Step 4, tweak and adjust. Add a tool, remove a tool to the mix and build more statistics and see if you can increase your win rate, your risk to reward or other data you're tracking. Step 5, start trading with a low amount of money and work on your trading psychology. Read the book, The Mental Game of Trading, work on the exercises, read Trading in the Zone, read The Best Loser Wins. And then step 6 is increase your portfolio size. We got a gifter. Hottentotten, wow. Dat is lang geleden. Yeah, that's been a while. Hottentotten, man, how you doing? Jeez, that's been a long time. Good to have you here. Welcome back. Thanks for the gifts as well. How are you doing? Yo, that's easily been a few months. Hottentotten, thanks, man. Wait, guys, to the mods. We have a new link. Mark, in the mod chat, yes. The answer to your question is yes. Wait. Oh, no, wait. This is the correct thing. Yeah. Achintia, Jade Lee, Carlos Ferreira, Yocasta. Yocasta is already a member. JS and host. Welcome. You have Mark. It's only for CVD. I now have the affiliate link and I have the payment link. So I still have to write that in the mod chat, but it's not relevant for the gifts. But guys, if you got gifted, fill in the form here, and we will get you sorted. We will bump you up to silver. Okay. And Hottentotten, thanks for the gifts, man. Appreciate the support and good to see you here. Good to see you. Welcome back, man. What a way to come back. So, cheers. Hasn't it been doing fakes and teasers for months on end? Yeah, I mean, but in the end, it's all in the wave. So it has more like it's actually been quite. Even though we're in a big range, it's still quite volatile, no? But it has, so the first move up, of course, very 3-wavy. And then you get this move down, also 3-wave. And the moment you then, especially once you change structure here, the probabilities increase to take out the high. Bullish CVD supporting, and then bull, took the high. Now this impulse is structured to the downside. So there was, of course, that opportunity of seeing a bigger retracement. But then the moment you then 5 move down, you retrace all the way back up. And the moment you change structure here again, you look for the high once again. Bullish CVDs as well. And now we're here. 3-wave corrective structure took out the highs. So of course it's been teasing, but it's been actually quite pleasant if patient enough. Of course, sometimes the chart is not clear and you got to wait a bit longer, but it's actually been quite nice. How did you learn Elliott wave theory? Any reference? Yes, absolutely. So in the description, you will find a couple of sources. And what I recommend is to do the following. 1 second here. Let me boot some stuff up for you, because I'm going to share with you 2 things that I recommend. Okay. Number 1, in the description, this is, by the way, just a public website, not affiliated, not whatever, is this website, which is an awesome website about Elliott waves, in my opinion. can highly recommend this. And it's in the description. Scroll down to Elliott Wave Education. It's called bit.ly.Elliott Wave Detailed. There's a laptop logo in front emoji. So check that. Check this website out. Very, very useful. And then secondly, go to my YouTube channel. Check the beginners playlist here. Elliott Wave Beginners Guide. How did I learn Elliott Waves? Well, what I recommend is to study it like you're at school. So how I did it myself is like I didn't have any coach or mentor to learn Elliott Waves. My coach and mentors was online, was websites. And this was the most valuable website I found. So that's why I can share it with you. Very good. And what I did is, and I still have it, I had my notebooks and I just kept writing. So I wrote down all the patterns, all the theory behind them, the rules, the fibs, the targets, studying like I'm at university, and then try to implement it. And that takes longest. Actually, like you reading the website, you can finish that in like an hour if you do it in a bit, like if you do it in detail and you go through everything and try to at least slightly understand it, like an hour shorter. It's the implementation that's then next, and that's where the struggle is. So Elliott Waves will take, like it took me 1.5 to 2 years to be where I am, and now of course I have more experience, but to get to a really, really high level Elliott Wave analyst, 1.5 to 2 years, especially around the 1 year and 3/4, close to 2 years, I really started to. It's almost like you see it. You just see it. What really helps is to also put all the targets in your fibs. So all the templates. So that also really helps. And And then I studied, implement. I had empty charts. So I went to new charts all the time and counted them and just, kept trying, making lots of mistakes, quit Elliott Waves for 2 months because I got pissed and then kept trying again. So we played 2 games together. Yeah, I heard. 1 win, 1 loss. But alas, wasn't to be. Nice, Izzy. Yeah, that's cool. Good job, man. Great to hear as well. Like, how about that? He's a great guy. Charles is awesome. And nice, you probably got to know him a little bit better. He's really cool. Really cool. Trading in the zone, my fave. Pikachu. Above 71, what bearish scenarios we have if the flat is invalidated? Well, you have a bigger flat on a weekly if you move high enough, especially once you take all-time high. The bearish scenario is going to be a flat, and then move down below 49. That would be the most bearish scenario. Above 71, any other bearish scenarios? I think we're also going to be touching the 886. 1 second. Yes, we will. Any bearish scenarios? 71. Look, what is a bearish scenario, right? Like the retracement would be ending a diagonal and then move down. Where's the diagonal invalidation again? Yeah, so as long as you don't hit 73K, you can still end a diagonal here and get a retracement to below 60K. So that would be your bearish scenario, but the very bearish scenarios are very low probabilities. I play League now and have you in the background. Nice, John. How you doing? Guys, what elo are you? There's apparently a couple of players here. What elo are you guys? Where are you at? Take a scotch. Here's your strength. Yeah, exactly. I need to go back to South Africa. I'm not sure if I understand your question, Adikan. 70K above or down? The probabilities are higher to move above 70K, which is 70.30s. It's not necessarily going all-time highs next. Area of resistance. I analyzed at the beginning. I know I don't have the time here in my box. Usually I put I think, when did I start at analyzing? Elliott wave analysis started at like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I will put the timestamp in the description after. I'm reading your books now. Nice. Holy moly. What's happening here? Yeah, all the books I recommend are in the description. And if I have new ones, I'll add them there. Just want to give some love back. Hopefully, Hottentotten, the private stuff, is sorted, was good, was positive, or at least, hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for coming back with a bang, man. What was this about? I'm curious. What's your prediction on Doge? Is this all Doge? On Doge, my prediction, I'm not going to analyze it now, but I can show you my thoughts on Doge, because in the recent altcoin stream, we did Doge here. Also in this one, by the way, apparently I forgot to change the title to the alts, but we've done Doge here, which was yesterday. So that is, I guess you mean Doge instead of Dodge, but there you go, I suppose. Why not my question answer? Because I wasn't there yet. Discord. How you found about the Legend 886? I actually found it myself by combining different structures in Elliott waves. So as I read the theory, practice the theory, and get more and more experience, and eventually function on or trade Elliott waves and analyze Elliott waves on a high level, I noticed that in the theory, look, it's actually quite obvious, really. But you gotta put the theory of different structures. You have to compare it against one another. So what I realized while I was doing all the Elliott wave stuff is the target for a wave 2 is the 05786. And then the 382 is less common, but it's still a target. And the 886 is very rare. But if you go to a zigzag or a WXY, especially a sideways WXY, you can get retracements that deep. So it led to me checking the 886. And then I did notice that when an 886 is touched, you will very often see a reaction, especially moving to the golden pocket, or at least towards the golden pocket. And any retracement down simply has a higher probability of being a C or Y because the 886 is touched. I don't know. I'm probably as surprised as you are that I have not seen anyone talking about it online at all, because the 886 is such an awesome fib level. It's so good. But you'll only figure it out once you start comparing the theory between the different structures. And it makes so much sense, right? It makes so much sense that if you think about it, if you jump into the theory and you read the books and you read the website and you go into the rabbit hole of Elliott waves, which it is, in the beginning, you're so focused on the structures separately to try and execute these structures, and then the chart is not giving you a perfect chart, right? The chart's not perfect, so your impulses are messy and your zigzags and whatnot. So it takes a lot of time to then implement the theory as well. But once you're there and you can implement, you will see certain patterns in the theory which can help you out, and that is where the 886 comes from, and a 618 wave 4 is also something that for me is very interesting. So in the beginning, you won't notice the small intricacies of Elliott waves, but only when you get to a certain level do you have I guess it's like driving a Formula 1 car, I suppose. Stupid comparison, but if I would jump in a Formula One car, my sensor overload is so fucking big. I have no idea. I can't think. And then you have Carlos Sainz in Singapore driving at like 30 degrees during the night, being a strategist himself while driving a car at 300 kph in a street track, right? It's because he's been doing it so often that he can look outside of like, oh, so this is happening in the race and I think this is best, you know. Where I get signal, this is the wrong channel for you, my friend. We don't do signals here. So I guess it's the same with Elliott waves, that once if you start Elliott waves in the beginning, is such an overload of information that you won't think about these small intricacies. You probably won't notice. But once you're so used to using Elliott waves and you can see the waves, you can analyze it easily, you have the like capacity of look for the small intricacies in price action and the differences between theory and rules, between different patterns, and you know you'll find these type of things that will help you in your trading. I just confirm here, chance above or down. I answered your question. The probabilities are higher to continue up unless we change market structure and hit 67.7, then we go down below 65k. And that's before taking out the high. But that's not a signal because I don't give signals. When is it time to break out? We get a flash crash to take out all long positions, big wick down and fast up. Wouldn't that be nice? What's this? Sell everything, lol. I did on my variation. I just are possible above 71k, maybe in the 62. Yeah. I mean if you so above 71 and then a diagonal retracement can still easily go below 60, Andre? So that would be like that's definitely on the cards as long as your diagonal is not invalidated. I heard that when you see a W pattern like the one on the 4 hour, then we will be going up. Is there an Elliott wave reason for this? W pattern. Now, of course, there is two different W patterns. Okay, so a couple of ways that you can label this from an Elliott wave point of view. Depends on you know how deep this move is. Pop up. Okay, there we go. Let's make this. Let's go make everything the same. Or this can even be an A, B, C, and then you do ploop. That's also possible. So then this is your neckline, right? So in a nutshell, that's very quick, of course, but a W pattern. From an Elliott wave point of view, it depends if your second W takes the low or doesn't take the low, right? I mean, that's basically the difference. And the only difference is that if it doesn't take the low, you can count it as a 1-2 up. If this is a diagonal or, of course, a 5-wave structure, that's the difference. In a wave X, this is a 3. And in a wave 1, this is an impulse. But yeah, what you're looking for here is then you have your move down. Corrective. Now this low can be the end of a corrective structure or the first part of a corrective structure. If it is the end, you can count this as a wave 1, 2, 3 continuation. If this is the end or the start of a corrective structure, W, X, Y, if you do not take this low. Oh, by the way, there's still another option, but that would be a running flat. And then what you actually want to see is you want to see up, down, and then that's a running flat. That's also possible. So you move above this high, flat wave B, C down, running flat, doesn't take the low, and then you move up. So that's also an option. But then this move down, wave Y doesn't have to take the low of W, and your wave 2 is not allowed to take the low of the origin of your 1. And then in this scenario where you do take out this low, You're looking for ABC zigzag, ABC flat, WXY. Yeah. And then you look for continuation to the upside, right? Either 1, 2, 3, or this structure is a bigger 1 or a bigger A. You get a 3-wave up. This is a bigger B, and then boom, you go down, and that's your C. So that is a W pattern for you in Elliott wave terminology. So you can see there's quite some options. Oh, and of course you can also still have a wave 5. You can have a W pattern, and then it's an impulse. Yeah, I basically said everything. Yeah. So no, it's not a stupid question. First of all, welcome VE. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Elliott waves rabbit hole. There is no question at all. There's no Elliott wave related questions that are nonsense. In general, there's no stupid questions, even though sometimes we get them. Not gonna lie, but not about Elliott waves. And it's more people looking for signals and stuff. No, this is a great question. Great question. So, yeah. Welcome. Charles is a great guy. We're on Discord voice chat. Got to know him really well. I used to plat ELO, but since like 1 year, I'm very casual and don't play a lot, so I've dropped ranks now. Yeah, nice though. Nice. Yeah, he's great. He also said like he really enjoyed himself playing with you as well. So I think I actually still have to reply to your recent messages. Makes me think. Yeah. I will reply tomorrow. Look at Doge. I did Doge yesterday. You can go to the altcoin stream and the altcoin playlist on my channel. It's there. Diamond, Aram. Charles isn't even able to play ranked yet. Oh shit. Oh, for real? Okay. I mean, look, I barely ever play League of Legends, so I can laugh, but I'm basically at the same level as Charles, so I never really play it. I like to watch Worlds though. This guy had the 886 today. Is the movement impulsive so far? Yeah, so far price moving up, volume moving up, higher probability impulse, unless before taking out this very local high at 70k here. Now you move below 67.7. B. 7 V's1 stats for the last month. Nice. Is that Thunderin? Is that longing or shorting the 886 stop loss above the high or the low, and then a quick TP1? Or how do you approach it? Or do you like? So for example, the 886 here, is that a short? Or are you looking for a long and then move up because the probabilities are higher to take the high? Or do you short the 886 towards the golden pocket? I noticed that some technical analysis YouTubers started using the 886 after you started talking about it. I mean, it's good to see it. It's a Fibonacci. People are free to use it. So, but it's nice. People get aware, and I mean, in the end, it's nice if people learn something from my channel. Even maybe experienced Elliott wave analysts or other channels, other Elliott wave analysts. If they learn a thing or two from what I do, that's great to hear. I might be able to learn a thing or two from what they do. And in the end, we all help the market. So we're all in the same boat. Yeah, it's cool. I have no reason to drop my name on it. But if you see people talking about the 886 with any move down corrective CY probability is high to take the high, you probably know where it comes from. I got you as this wave 2 is greater wave WXY 6x. Yeah, I just confirmed your chance. I think I already said it now. Do you own plan and enjoy trade? Do you think it's possible that we are in a wave B of a running flat? I would be looking for an expanding flat in this case. If we're talking flats, running flat is the most rare flat. So an expanding flat makes more sense. And then of course you need resistance. The problem though is if you're looking for flats is you need a 3-wave in the B. So that means that if this just continues up to resistance here, you need to count either a zigzag, A, B, C, or a WXY or something in here, which becomes a bit difficult. So your bearish scenario basically becomes the diagonal. The bullish scenario is the multi 1-2. Thanks, Mark. Yo, Jesse, see you, man. Wait, Adil Khan, where I get the signal? Oh. I've been doing. Oh, you mean demo trading, Samsung United? Look, I mean, demo trading in the beginning can be very useful. I also recommend to eventually go to a low portfolio account, low leverage test environment, right? Because the kind of like the issue with demo trading is you don't train your psychology. So Litecoin, we actually did Litecoin. Oh wait, actually we did Litecoin. Let me have a look. 2 live streams ago. So we did so if you go to the altcoin playlist, it's in there, and then it's the one video that still has the normal name. This one here. This one has Litecoin in it. I just don't have the coins in the title apparently. No. But we will be looking at alts again later this week. Are all this AIs? Nice. Matthias, welcome. Good to have you here. Sorry to be late. All good, all good. Johan, what's up? Is this? Yeah, it's all AI. I am made by what's the Twitter? The Twitter one is Grok. Was it Grok or something? Elon Musk's thingy. Altcoin TA is on Sunday. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Latest trends. I absolutely love the guy. Welcome, latest trends. Thank you, man. Appreciate the comment, John. I really enjoy reading that as well. Of course, I mean it's a compliment, but thanks for the positive vibe, man. I appreciate it. How do you say that in English? Like forward it to others, like pass it on or something like this. Is it? So I saw people using fib 0.31. I actually haven't used that one. No, I mean I have the 3A2, but I never use a 3.1 too long. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's like a level of if you DCA into a position from a Fibonacci, from an Elliott wave perspective. Like if your target, for example, for a wave 2, like let's say a wave 4 is the 236 to the 05. You might put an entry at different fibs. So maybe that's where it comes from. Just front running the 3A2. Before the upper 886 was touched. The trigger finger there. A little bit too early. Do you follow any other Elliott wave traders? Welcome Puerto Forever 31. Well, talking about the FIP 31 here, by the way. I don't actually. And the main reason I don't is because I don't want to be influenced. I know from the past that by watching other analysts, it more often goes wrong for me than it goes right. So I prefer to fully focus on myself, and I don't watch any other Elliott wave analysts. Period. I do like to sometimes come into Alex O'Crypto's live stream. He's a great guy. He's like a friend of the channel, and he has a completely different style of analysis, not Elliott wave related. I don't really use any of the tools that he trades with, but he's just a great guy, awesome personality, and had the honor of talking to him live one time on stream. We did like a duo stream, which was the first time I ever did it on my YouTube channel. And yeah, he's great. Recently became a dad and got married, lives in Canada. And by the way, thanks guys for supporting his channel. I saw we flipped the 3 to the 4. Yeah, but I don't watch any other Elliott wave stuff because I want to just focus on my own counts. I trust myself more than anyone else. And that sounds, of course, very, I guess, it sounds, then we we had the comment here of the latest trend say, Koens is so damn humble. And then, you know, 2 minutes later, I trust myself more than anyone else. Yeah, sorry for that. But it's true, like from an Elliott wave point of view, I don't watch anyone because it's confusing. It goes wrong more than it goes right. And I trust myself more than any other Elliott wave analyst online. So I prefer to just focus on my own stuff. And it has served me well. Back in the day, I did look around. Another reason for the channel to be here is because I had problems with Elliott wave channels online. And not problems as in like discussions, not at all. But I was missing stuff, and I wanted to do things different. So I made the channel where, you know, yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I don't. I also like to look at videos. Like I like to learn, like always watch videos as well about like trading psychology, because I think like psychology is one of the most interesting things about trading. So I do like to look at things psychology related, but also I mean if you would see my YouTube homepage, it's like watches, cars, Trackmania. Yeah, that's it really. Oh yeah, Formula 1, of course. Formula 1 is on my homepage as well. Trackmania, and then watches, Chrono 24, Timepiece. Yeah, it's just some videos about real estate. Yeah, but that's it really. No chance down. No, I mean, look, I think it's interesting guy, of course, but mate, I would recommend to trade with the trend, you know, until the end. But also I would really recommend to make a plan, because no one can really, you know, answer. No chance. Of course, there's always a small chance, but at the moment we're looking up and the probabilities played out. We took out the candle high here. So your 618 from, you know, the 618 FIB from 66.4 to the high now moves up a little bit. Probably 67.8 is now your wave 4 invalidation. But at the moment here on a 4-hour chart, this candle, we still have 2 hours. So let's see if the volume is going to dim down if we approach resistance here or not. So we'll see. It is still difficult to count an impulse here. Yeah, I would agree, Thunder. And I just like to keep an eye on volume and the invalidation. So that's pretty much what I am doing locally here. So price is moving up and volume is increasing. What you could do, of course, is again use like channels, no? So you can pull your channel, right? Base channel. Let's pull it to here, to the high. So we are now on the edge of your base channel here. And we can also slowly start using a trend channel, right? So end of one, current high to the low over here. So you can see that the trend channel at no moment in time was broken. So we just follow price. Let's make it yellow. Oops, there we go. And you just wait for the channel to be broken, increasing probabilities for a wave 4. Of course, bearish would be a C, but currently higher volume moving up. Looking for a wave 4 still. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I really recommend to watch one of my, I really like one of the newest educational videos, and I think it's a very useful one, because channeling is such a great tool, a channel. It's just that you gotta pull channels from the correct pivots, and that's like I made a 34-minute video where 15 minutes of theory and then 15 minutes of examples on all different time frames. And I really recommend to check this one out if you have the time, if you have some time on a day or you're eating lunch or whatever, and you want to learn more about channels. I really recommend it. So it's my my most recent educational video. The 886 weekly, yes, it's exactly on that level. Yeah, correct, Oliver. And maybe 886 down to golden pocket would be interesting. Dominance at 60%. And there we go. Let's see the altcoins take out. 14k subs. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Yeah, 14k. Where are we now? I actually don't know. We are at 14,070, 14070. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. No, we're finally like off the 13, so we don't have a 13 anymore in front of the like, you know, the first two numbers, and we will not see that return until we are at 133k. So oh well, 130. So yeah, we're in the 14 now. And I don't know, let's see where we are at the end of the year. Maybe, I'm not sure if we reach 15, maybe not. It will be close probably, 15. And if we do approach the 15, then this year the channel has almost grown from 5.8 to 15. So it's like 9 to 10, which is incredible. So yeah, the channel started in February last year. By New Year's Eve, 2023, 2024, it was 5.8, and now here we are at 14. Jeez. It's time to go take 58. Correction is sharp as we do. That is definitely interesting. Yeah, of course, if the leading diagonal is finished, yeah, and then you want to have a sharp corrective structure, it would be great to then move below the psychological level of 60. Make it very quick as well. And very scary, you know, and then hit the stop losses and then go. But at the same time, there's something to say about, just get a very fast, very deep retracement, stop people out and go, grab the liquidity and go. At the same time, it's also interesting to just continue because maybe people are waiting for a retracement. You know, the recent retracement here was only a 382. So something to say both ways, but I do see you, and the psychology in the market is incredibly bullish at the moment, which is, I know, I just keep it in mind. The waves give me the information, but I do keep that psychology in mind. So yeah, and Cooper, you're correct. No one knows what's going to happen. But what Elliott Waves gives you is an edge in the market, which is tradable. So it's all about probabilities, and the waves will give us the information we need. On CoinGlass, almost all the liquidity above was taken. It's also interesting. So Andrei at like above 70.9k, there's not much left. Interesting. 70.9k is quite a high volume level, at least. It's a volume, naked point of control level. Jonathan Shaver, thank you. Hashtag smash the like. YouTube recommended section, send me here. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate you hanging out here, Jonathan. for a while already as well. But yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for being one of the 14. Still early because I really enjoy making Elliott Wave videos and live streams, answering questions. That's probably the reason why I'm here already for way too long, telling my wife, "Yo, I'll be online for 30 minutes." Man, I'm gonna get my ass kicked one day. I'll probably have to go. I think it's a good moment to. I guess it's a good moment to get out of here before we're gonna start chatting and have another 1 hour added to the stream timer. Let's see where we are tomorrow morning. Let's see. Tomorrow morning, I don't have any appointments. That's nice. So let's see where we are tomorrow morning on the chart, and make a video in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, guys, is going to be another stream. By the way, before I really leave, make sure to check this. All right, tomorrow 4 p.m., Wednesday 2:30, Thursday 2:30, Friday 2:30 and 4 p.m. Right, so it's quite an interesting week. I'll be live tomorrow afternoon as well, and tomorrow morning will be a normal update video. So let's see where price is, and then I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow morning. Depends a bit on the price action overnight. So we'll see where price is when I wake up. So thanks everyone. Shocks, Jonathan. Mr. Friends, what's up, man? Andre, Samsung United. If it was not for you, I would have FOMO in 100%. Yeah. Keep your emotions in check. Again, it doesn't matter. There's always a next range, always a next opportunity. If there's a next range, you have a much better idea of where to put stop losses, what the probabilities are for continuation or a drop. Be patient. And sometimes you miss out. Sometimes you like when we hit 49K, which was an important level on my chart. I had it on the chart for so long. I didn't even have my laptop with me. I wasn't even there. And then I'm like, oh fuck, it happens. Whatever. There's many trades that I have not taken, but luckily there's also many that I have taken. So it's a patience game, and there's always another opportunity. If you're a trader, again, doesn't matter where price is, there's always another trade. There's no reason to FOMO, YOLO. Who cares if price is at 70 or 50? It's the volatility that you trade, and there's always a new chance to get into a long or get into a short, according to a plan that you should have. And as long as price is not following your plan, or you can't check all the rules, no entry. If you miss the trade and it's not valid anymore, and you're like, oh shit, it left without me, you do not enter. You just wait for the next opportunity. That being said, have a good night. Thanks for being here. And I will catch you at tomorrow's stream in the afternoon, and tomorrow morning will be a video. So let's see where we are. Good night.